Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the Learn and Trade with Popeye. Market has been really hot lately, so I thought to make a video on how to be able to participate a bit on the market without blindly chasing green candles. But before moving to the educational video, make sure to trade with me with ZoomeX. You can find my referral link on the description below. ZoomeX is a non-KYC exchange, so you will not need to share your personal information to trade on ZoomeX. And using my referral link, you will be able to get a 20% discount on trading fee. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment and a like, and have those notifications on so you will not miss the next video. So if we see the current market, we are getting some very strong displacement, strong move. This would be something in the high time frame that are not giving pullback. So if we look at the daily or the 12-hour chart, we get something that looks something like this. So you either chase or you become really patient to wait for a pullback on higher time frame, but it will take days. So the only way to try to participate in this market is to go on lower time frame, because in lower time frame you could be able to look for entries that will give you a reasonable invalidation. The problem of this strong move, your invalidation just based, if you chase this move here, your entry will need to be very your invalidation would be to be very wide, and on a time frame you will not get any support level to base your move. But this move on a time frame would potentially look something like this on lower time frame, where we do create some little consolidation, then we start to move up again, we start to make little consolidation, we move up again, we do little consolidation, and so on. So these consolidation are level that can help you to develop some trade plan, allowing you to develop, let's say, what a trade plan need. That is an entry, an invalidation, and potentially a take profit. While if you look at high time frame, this will probably give you the entry that is chasing blindly the green candle, but you will never get a proper invalidation. So just want to keep it super practical and look, for example, in Bitcoin, where we didn't get many of these pullbacks. So this is since we started the move from 74k. As you can see, if I go probably on the daily, the move is very aggressive. If I go in the weekly, it's simply green candle after green candle. But if we go on lower time frame, these moves start to have potential level of interest, and they are this little consolidation that we are having here. Some are longer, some are shorter, here, potentially here, and this one is another one, and one that is happening now while I'm recording the video. It's Monday. So this consolidation gave you two things. First, they give you a support level that potentially could be the level you're looking for an entry. They give you an invalidation that is the support or the invalidation below the support, and then they give you a few targets. First of all, if this would have been filled, your stop loss would be below, your first take profit would be the range high, and then you would have a risk-free trade for the next leg up. I think in Bitcoin the move was super strong, and we never really had the setting that I like the most, except this little one here, probably in the 15 minutes. Let me show you, just to clean a bit the chart. If we move down in the 15 minutes, this was the perfect example. And this is this one, where we did have a little range form, the range is deviated, and then we move higher. These are settings that are coming out a lot in this impulsive move to the upside. Just you have to go on lower time frame to find them and be in front of the chart. I think a very good example it's on BNB. So BNB started to move very aggressively here without giving, if you see in the 4 hour, very little pullback. But if you go on the 30 minutes or on the 1 hour, you will see that just today morning or last night, we did get this deviation of this range, especially with these wicks here, and then the price started to move stronger above. You can look this in confluence with EMAs. This probably was the 15 minutes or the 20 minutes. As you can see, since BNB started to move very strongly, the 15 minutes EMA 200, in this case is what BNB is respecting on low time frame. You will see the market is more or less trending on the 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or what is very strong on the 5 minutes. And when these retests of this moving average are happening around a support of this little consolidation like this one, you ideally can find a long trade setup like this one. You have the test like this of the moving average, and you do have a sweep of the low of this range. Let me zoom out for you so you can see it better. You did have this swept here and the move higher. So you can either wait for a market structure break like it happened here, a retest, and then a move higher. So in this case, you do have an entry that we said is around support, how much time you have to catch the perfect entry, or in a retest of the trend. The deviation, the sweep, will be you are in validation, you are a bit generous because you are in low time frame. First take profit would be around range high, and then to move higher above. Another example I think is Solana. He did many of these recently. Solana is probably trending on a higher time frame, probably was the 1 hour. But you can see here Solana gave few of these ranges. As you can see, this is the first one on the 1 hour. Then we had a few more, not exactly on the 1 hour, but are all these little consolidation or some much longer consolidation, and then moving again on the 1 hour. If we see the current chart of Solana, you see the 1 hour trend is finally catching up, is potentially finally catching up. I'm not predicting this to happen, but this is something that can give you deviation, move up and go up with the 1 hour that is catching up here. So I'm sure many of you are probably coping or having FOMO because on high time frame it's very difficult to trade these moves, but on lower time frame perhaps this is a strategy that can help you to be involved in the market and have some trade that are based on technical analysis. Whatever you decide to take this trade, make sure to do it with me on ZoomeX. You can find the link, my referral link in the description below. You will get a 20% discount on trading fees. Along with the ZoomeX team, we regularly run campaigns to help you get a bonus and other benefit. ZoomeX is an exchange that has all the functionality of buy by bit. Also the same liquidity, just is super cool because it's non-KYC, so you don't need to give them your personal information. You can just use an email address and start immediately to trade. Once again, you will find in the description of the video below my referral link, so you can start to trade with me on ZoomeX. Let me show let me recap and summarize how we can use this trade setup or this trade strategy. As we said, now market is super extended, so ideally for swing trade we are waiting for stronger pullback that are potentially 20 or 15% pullback, but all of us have a need, let's say, degenerate side of our character that want to participate, and we are feeling FOMO. So instead of simply FOMO on this high time frame big candle, we are looking for some structure on the lower time frame, because price will move on low time frame something like this. So our mandate is to look for little consolidation that occur in this little mini pullback, mini dip, I don't know how to call them, and to try to find rules to play these little ranges. So the first one is that whenever we see price ranging, we know that we want to enter as close as possible to discount. So the part below mid-range is the discount price. We don't want to enter close to premium. So Bitcoin has been trading lately on this range, something like this. So it was very difficult to enter close to support, but at least try to do it as closer to support as possible. Some other chart has been trading inside these ranges pretty regularly, so you can try to long support, still have a clear invalidation. Some other chart like Solana, to use some example, have been regularly deviating these ranges, giving you a perfect, let's say, range deviation, reclaim, retest, and move higher. The strategy in this case, as I said, the entry should be on the discount area, closer as possible to support, and better if given after a deviation, what we saw on BNB after a deviation. So this is what comes from about the entry. Stop loss should be below the support level. If we had a deviation, it will be, as I said, the deviation would look something like this. Sorry, always getting totally crazy with the trading view. The deviation would look something like this. So in this case, our stop loss will be below below the deviation, to be a little bit generous. The first take profit will be around range high, and then we will have a risk-free trade. After that take profit, we can move stop loss at break even and try to ride the next move of the range. So you get the clear visualization here on Solana, or another one on BNB here on probably a lower time frame, very similar. Finally, a pro tip: try to find the moving average that is most respected on this move, and if this setup has a confluence with a tap in the moving average, like I think BNB did in the 15 minutes, more or less, you can see here, it was a reliable moving average, more or less acting as support. If this is happening, the deviation, the range low retest is happening along this moving average, you have some further confluence for your trade. Currently, most of the market is trending on very low time frame moving average, simply because price is displaced and is moving up very strongly. So the pro of this strategy is that you get a technical analysis reason to enter a trade, not just chasing green candle. You have an entry an invalidation and a take profit strategy based on objective technical analysis, then you might be wrong, it will not work forever, but at least you know you're doing something that has a technical reason behind it. The pro is that you allow you to participate in this extensive market with some rules, regulation and discipline. The cons is that you have to go low on the time frame, be super present on the chart. These are not trade setup that you can set up during the morning and then let it go and see what happens. You need to be constantly in front of the chart, almost constantly, to make sure you get this move, because they happen pretty quickly. So I hope you found this little strategy to play the market useful. You can try to apply it on the market. As always, not financial advice, and trade always with a very strict risk management. I will drop at the end of the video the link of my risk management educational video. And any trade you want to take with this strategy, make sure you take it with me on ZoomeX exchange using the referral link in the description below. Before leaving, leave a comment and a like. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have this notification on. Stay safe out there in the market, and we see you in the next video. Bye.